Yo, top of the morning, man. What's poppin', man? Welcome back to Let's Talk Everything, man. Got a story for today. Hold on, I'll be right back. Right? Let me get this popping off, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. All the above. Hold on. It is. Gang. What's poppin', man? Top of the day, man. Yo. Top of the day, man. Top of the morning. Right? Uh the thing is, man, I got a story, right? And I seen it was floating around Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? This overgrown ass guy caught with a 13-year-old runaway, which is crazy. And he got his ass whooped, right? You know, and Milwaukee be popping, man. You know what I'm saying? Milwaukee be popping. Now, I don't know what caused the man to get his ass whooped. Well, I know what caused this man to get his ass whooped. He was with the little girl, right? But it's a lot of people in the comments saying a whole bunch of things as far as they think the kid was lying, the man stayed on the scene. You know, I'm gonna show y'all. We're gonna watch it together, gang. Cause like I said, I ain't judged the story at all. I just caught up with it yesterday. I just started paying attention to it. And it took me by storm. I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it is a lot of shit that's going on in our city, man. It's a whole bunch of shit going on. Everybody hit that like button. But I want to see if I can find the whole vid, you know. And I already know how it go because at the end of the day, I don't want to get blocked flagged for that shit, but it need to be seen. It gotta be seen, gang. You know, like this is what's taking place. Uh, you know what's going on, so you gotta watch out for your people. You gotta watch out for your family out there. Now the guy said he said, you know, he didn't know nothing. He didn't know if he was supposed to take her to the fucking police station. Common sense you was, you dumbass. That's common sense. You weren't even supposed to be bothered with the child. You were supposed to leave the child right where she was at. I don't give a fuck, you know, what type of help you thought she needed. You should call 911. And send 911 to where the child was at, right? Let me see. Let me see. See if I can find this, man. The video was crazy, you know. But dude, you know, everybody in the comments, they was on that ass. They said they knew he did it. And then what's crazy, the plot twist is another cat was in the video and he was saying, you know, how he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And how his name should be cleared and all this and that and the other. But at the end of the day, I see in the comments somebody post this picture saying he got arrested. You know what I'm saying? Saying he was part of it. Uh so I'm like, what the fuck? You know, it didn't make no sense to me. I'm like, wait, dude was just saying, clear my name. Let everybody know I'm not part of it. Let everybody know, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't part of it. But then somebody turned around and post his picture up there. You feel me? They post his picture up there. So let me see. Is this the story? Oh, somebody got it up there. At the end of the day, you can ask her everything. She just said you had her. She said you had her. Did he have you the whole time? She just said you had her the whole time. She just said you had her. She just said you had her the whole time. Literally from here. Nigga, you can even see this shit on the whistle. You know, the one that they have in custody, and then another guy who they, let leave the situation. Who was the original guy that people were
looking for or say that she was supposed to be with, that person was also here. That's the person that left. Is the original person that was saying she was with.
Now, I didn't see this video, but that's what I was just letting y'all know. Like the original person they said the young girl was with, he left. He actually put his face in the camera. You know, he put his face on camera, gang, and I was like, wait, what? You know what I'm saying? And he up in there yelling like, yo, clear my name, clear my name. Let him know my name is clear. Let him know this, that, and other. And the whole time, you feel me? The whole time, it wasn't even like that, gang. You feel me? He wasn't clear. The whole time, his name was hot. That's what's crazy. So I think they're gonna get to that. I'm not sure.
That's where we at. And like I said, if anybody asking me to talk, the little girl's now, she's here, with the family. Police are interviewing her, talking to her. Also, the police, that must be who they took around the corner. Okay. So I guess.
Yeah, when I said the police took forever to come, the police didn't never show up. They was fucking the man up. And I don't know if they gonna show that on. Oh, they might show it on the video. It look like he got a little bit more.
Right? Man was responsible. One man managed to get away on camera, which we'll later discuss. And we got about 20 minutes of footage. Because all this went down on Facebook Live after someone alerted the family the young girl missing was at a local gas station, which happens to be right across the street from a local police station.
From the police station.
Claims came to light during this altercation outside broad daylight at this gas station. We'll sure later hear. But nonetheless, we shine light on this story. Expose these suckers. Give a round of applause to this local community. This is how we come together. Before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, don't give a like, I should give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Right. ASAP, because, you know, like I said, this took place November 19th, man.
19, 2024. Number 8.
Let's see. Okay, he doing this commentary on this. All right, let's see. So now at that moment, gang, when little dude swung on him, he hit him with a gun, right? Little dude swung on him and hit him with a gun, which was crazy. He swung on him and hit him with the gun dropped out his hand. You feel me? Right away when I seen the video, I'm like, damn, everybody got guns in the video, my nigga. That look ultra hot. Okay, now we understand why y'all got the guns. We understand all that. Trust me. You feel me? We totally get that, right? Because I would have had a gun at the scene too, right? But when you're trying to do something legitimate, gang, that ain't what you want to do. You don't want to be on the scene with a firearm in your hand. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the cops. You ain't the cops. That shit right there, y'all gotta let the cops take care of. And I understand why they got the firearms out there, my nigga. Trust me, I totally do. You feel me? Any black person would have been in that situation. They would have had their firearm out there. But you don't want to hide on y'all end. You know what I'm saying? You don't want this shit all on the camera, my nigga, and they seeing it. And y'all trying to get justice, and that's why y'all here. Because the police gonna bam his ass. They gonna take his ass right to jail. You better believe that. You feel me? Right where he deserved to be. And even the young brother who got away, you know, even the young brother who got off the scene, they gonna catch his ass too. They gonna catch his ass too. Hold on, let me do it. Now, her in the orange hair gang, the one that y'all seen the orange hair, she proceeded to pull her gun out. You know what I'm saying? And I understand her frustration. She mad as hell. You know what I'm saying? And the community did what they were supposed to do. They did. They handled their job. They made sure that baby got safe. Because I doubt anybody was out there passing that word around, trying to find that little girl. I doubt anybody was out there making sure that little girl wasn't with no other niggas. I bet the niggas wasn't doing shit. So at the end of the day, they did their job. They did their duty. You feel me? I think it comes down to, you know what I'm saying? Like your morals and values. What was his morals and values? What was his intentions with the kid? You know what I'm saying? If you didn't intend on taking them to get help, what was your intention? You feel me? And some people think that's just heinous. Like, okay, I heard a motherfucker say, yo, why they beat him like that? Gang, you would beat him like that too. You would have done the same thing. You would have done the same thing, and you can't say you wouldn't have. You know, you would have tried to get that justice, and sort of the same way if you was that angry. And that's one thing you got to understand. Like they was angry. Now, I was reading a lot of comments, you know, where they were saying the young girl was lying. You know, a lot of comments were saying the young girl was lying. Now, I don't know if that's true or what, but there was a lot of people in them comments that were saying, okay, she was lying. She knew she was dealing with this older cat. Even if she was lying, that older cat bogus. He knew what the fuck he was doing. He knew he was wrong. You feel me? He knew he was wrong. He knew he was in the wrong. He knew way better than that. You feel me? So I feel like Cam, what up, man? Top of the morning, gang. Yeah, Cam. Hey, look. He knew he was bogus, man. You feel me? He knew he was bogus. At the end of the day, I think that he should have thought about the shit he was doing, gang. That shit went viral. That shit hit. It went viral all over Facebook, gang. You know what I'm saying? And not to laugh at a man while he down, but at the end of the day, you feel me? I feel like he should have been thinking. He should have been doing something else. Because if he got kids out there, you think he want that shit happening with his children? You know what I'm saying? You think he wants somebody taking advantage of his children? No, no. So that's why we got to start watching and making sure we paying attention to our community. You know what I'm saying? Making sure we paying attention to our community. Now, how that community came together, they was ready to fuck him up, gang. Anywhere else in the hood, they would have let that shit take place. Anywhere else in the hood, like when murders happen and shit, when people be getting killed, your community ain't stepping up. They not stepping up. They not gonna come to your rescue. They not coming to your help. They not coming to aid you because 9 times out of 10, they don't want to look bad. They don't want to get made looking like a snitch. They don't want to get made looking like an imposter, weirdo shit like that. But all you doing is offering help to help somebody, gang. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, I think that was something like what they was supposed to do. Police took forever to get there. When I was watching the live, police took forever to get there. They did not come. You know what I'm saying? It took like at least 40 minutes. It took at least 40 minutes for the police to get there. You heard the girl in the video saying, "Where the police at? Where the police at?" And at the end of the day, they never showed up. You know what I'm saying? They never showed up, gang. So it was a lot of dog. He was bloody. He ran in the gas station. They kicked his ass some more. You feel me? Like he was bloody. He left that motherfucker bloody. When the police arrested him, but he was bloody. You better believe that. You hear me? He was bloody, gang. It wasn't nothing nobody else could do about it. And then he was still the thing. What tripped me out is he stayed on the scene. He stayed on the scene. He kept trying to explain himself and all that. He either stayed on that motherfucker because he was guilty, he was ashamed, or I don't know. I don't know what story he was trying to get across, but a lot of people in the comment section was saying the young girl was lying. There was a lot of ladies, for that matter, they were saying that. They was like, man, that young girl lying. That young girl lying. I wonder why they were saying that shit. I wonder, like, what was taking place, or what took place that they know she was lying. How do they know that? How do some of the people in the comment section know to come to that post and say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a whole bunch of shit in that video that didn't make sense to me. But all I know is they beat him. They beat him half to death, gang. They said the man in ICU, a lot of people were saying he in ICU for something false he didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know. All I know is I look up and it's happening in my city. I looked up and it's happening in my city. I looked up in Milwaukee Live, they popping again. You feel me? I don't like to see my city pop for something negative like that. I like to see my city pop for something we prospering in. You know what I'm saying? Something we doing good in. Real life. I like to see my city, going viral for something they prospering for, doing something good, and that was that they say that little girl, that was good. That was awesome. But I don't like to see us just fucking each other up, gang. You know what I'm saying? Harming each other, killing each other. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. I don't like to see us doing what grown dude did either, taking advantage of runaways either. That shit foul. Or the other nigga, the other dude who was caught up and they posted his picture. Let me see. I don't know. It was crazy, gang. Like, dude, I don't like seeing none of that shit, man. These cats, I think they know better than that. I think these cats, they just find themselves in some type of fucking devilish state of mind, gang, to where they allow themselves, you know what I'm saying, to be footstools to this shit. That shit crazy. Let's see. Boy, they whooped his ass. They whooped his ass. They whooped that ass, boy. Police was up there. Like, gang, it was a whole bunch of shit going on, man. Like, and then when you go down the text message, the comments, gang, the comments get crazy because a lot of people in there, they talking mad shit. A lot of people saying, oh, this and that, it wasn't real. It was this. It was we don't know. Everybody gonna say something. Everybody got their critiquing to do. Everybody gonna judge. Everybody gonna say this and that. Y'all don't know. Wasn't nobody there but the people that was there. But the people that know the truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's the little girl and the dude, whoever had her, whichever one of them niggas. But I know Fox 6 said they arrested a 27-year-old and a 37-year-old. You know what I'm saying? They bagged them niggas. They got them niggas, gang. So somebody going to jail. Somebody finna get in trouble for that shit. Somebody was hiding Shorty. Y'all knew where she was at. That's the thing. Y'all knew where she was at, and then the niggas want to play crazy. Like, oh, no, I was trying to help the little girl. Oh, I was trying to do this. No, the fuck you wasn't, my nigga. No, you wasn't. You would have been brought that little kid back, gang. Real life, straight up. You would have already had that kid at the police station if that was your intentions. See, a lot of niggas, their intentions be fucked up out here, gang. And then it look like also in the comment section, a lot of niggas know the nigga. Like, what? That's crazy, man. It hit different, gang. It hit different. All that good stuff, gang. But I feel like the shit these niggas do nowadays, they bring it on themselves. That's thirst trap. You feel me? They kicked that boy ass. They kicked his ass because he deserved it. What else you want me to say, my nigga? Like, you out there, my nigga. You had to be looking for that. Or if the other little nigga, if the younger nigga picked her up, he had to take her to the old school nigga or something like that. That's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck was he involved? How was the young nigga? What's his name? Wakefield. Let me see. The young nigga was involved, man. Okay, so let me see, gang. The comments, right? Look, he was bloody. He was bloody. They beat that ass. You hear me? They beat that ass. They made sure they kicked that ass. But here go the other dude who was saying, make sure you clear my name. Clear my name. Clear my name, Michael Wakefield. Clear my name. Come on, gang. How did they end up arresting you too? You feel me? They said whole time it was the other dude who touched her. Whoa. Now that's a plot twist. That's a plot twist. Because if the whole time this the dude that touched the young dude, He was the nigga that was in the video talking about clear his name. He was the nigga in the video talking about clear his name, gang. You know what I'm saying? He was the nigga in the video talking about clear his name, gang. They put it on that boy. You know, they put it on that boy, had him looking different. So at the end of the day, a lot of niggas out there, like I said, that ain't something you play with. You don't play with them kids. You don't play about your kids, gang. You know what I'm saying? One of you niggas would have killed him. One of y'all would have killed him. Now they had them things on him. They had the pipes out there on him too, and that's what's crazy. Like I said, they had the poles out there in the video. They had the poles out there in the video, my nigga. On cam, they at that point they didn't get no fuck. Nigga, they was gonna do him. You know what I'm saying? Old girl had a pole on her too. Like, it was that serious. When it get that serious, nigga, you know you fucked up. I feel like when it get that serious, you know you fucked up. You know you done something wrong. When these people want to hunt your ass down like that, gang, you done something wrong. Nigga, you done something you don't even supposed to be doing, gang. You know what I'm saying? You done something, nigga, you know that's gonna hunt you, nigga. Like, it is what it is. I don't know why niggas put themselves in that position when a nigga could have been getting money. He could have been doing something else. He could have been doing something else with his time, my nigga. He could have been doing something else with his time that was more productive, that was, you know what I'm saying, more beneficial to himself. He could have been creating. He could have been building out there. I don't know why a lot of you niggas don't want to build. You don't want to build on nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to build on nothing in life. You don't want to work towards nothing in life. And that right there proves it. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy that he brought around. That ain't the type of energy I keep around, gang. You feel me? That type of energy right there, he would have shit like that. That's the type of energy dude got in his life. That shit right there, that's a lot of strife. That's the way I don't want to live, my nigga. It's a lot of niggas out here living like that because you know why? Only thing they do is attract negativity. Because you think it all day. That's why you attract the negativity, because you think it all day. That's the only thing you know how to do, is think up a bag of negative shit for yourself. You feel me? These niggas is only thinking of bags of negative shit for themselves out here, gang, in the city, in the Midwest. Shout out to the Midwest. I love my city, though. But at the end of the day, a lot of niggas, they put themselves in situations they ain't got no right in. They ain't got no business in. They don't. You know what I'm saying? When you really supposed to be trying to be the best you really supposed to be trying to be, you know, the top tier you know, the new you, the rebranded yourself. You should be out there branding yourself. You should be out there making a name, tapping in with people, you feel me, that you can network with like minds and make something happen for yourself, gang. That's real shit. Instead of trying to chase these bitches out there, because that ain't gonna get you nothing. You should be chasing a bag. That's gonna get you everywhere, you know? Instead of chasing pussy or, you know, you trying to follow up behind a bitch, you should be getting to the money. A lot of niggas, they don't do that in my city, gang. Y'all see that right there? He got his ass whooped. They kicked his ass. I hate to say it, but they kicked his ass. He deserved it. He deserved it. You knew damn well you shouldn't have got caught with no runaway girl. 13 years old, gang. You feel me? So, you know, that's a plus to the community that done kicked his ass. You know, but what is the police gonna do from here? How's all this gonna get resolved to where it never happens again? You know? How's all this gonna get resolved to where it never happens again? It never pops up again. You know what I'm saying? The young girl know better than that than to be out there running away, leaving the house, out there with older men. And older men should know better than to just think she's a 19-year-old. You know, in the comments they said she lied about her age. God damn it, he should have known that from jump. Like I said before, you should have never even stopped at the gas station, nigga. You should have went somewhere else. You should have kept minding your business, doing what you was supposed to been doing. You feel me? And that's how niggas get in shit like that. Like I said, you bring that upon yourself. There's so many niggas in my city that do that. They bring that type of drama upon themselves. They bring that type of energy upon themselves. That's what they fester. They fester that negative energy in their life. And next thing you know, shit like that happening. You going viral for getting your ass beat, you getting exposed, and then the other dude who was lying in the video talking about, it wasn't me. My name clear, right? Michael Wayfield, he get arrested for it. You feel me? Because they say he was the original dude, you know. Then the recorder, the person that was recording, they pull up his name and all types of shit too, and his background, like just a whole bunch of messy shit, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be understanding that. Messy for what, man? Y'all supposed to be getting money and building bridges, man. Y'all supposed to be, keeping the community safe, getting money, building bridges, helping each other, teaching each other, keeping each other knowledgeable about everything around your community. You know what I'm saying? Understanding each other, connecting with your neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Linking with your neighbors, understand who they is, knowing their family, knowing your family. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But a lot of people, they love that negative shit. A lot of people, they strive for it. That's what they wake up on and go to sleep to, nigga. That's what they eat, breathe, and shit. You feel me? And sometimes, I'm like, I guess, gang, you gotta throw your hands up at that moment. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, it is what it is. Y'all can have it. Y'all can fucking have it. Just the type of shit. And I'm like, it's niggas that do that every day out here, gang. They be lurking. You know, they skirt lurking. That's what I call it. They skirt lurking. For what I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why a nigga gonna be out there skirt lurking when you could be chasing that bag. You could be making a better you. Like I said earlier. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. That's what the fuck it's about. It's about elevating. It's about reaching the top. It's about doing shit you never did. It's about helping people and putting people in positions that they can't get themselves into. It's about putting yourself in a higher position where you once wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It's about that, man. It's about showing, gratitude. It's about being understanding and helping everybody else understand. That's what the fuck it's about. You know, like I said, I don't like watching niggas tear up their lives. That should be crazy to me. I don't like watching people fail, because I know at a point in time people used to like watching me fail. And probably still do. Your haters like watching you fail. You know what I'm saying? And they always did. At a point in time in your life, your haters always loved when you was failing. They hated when you came up. You hear me? They hated when you came up. So right now, the battle in life is to better yourself and have reflections. Actually, better yourself. Look at the reflections of yourself out here in the world. Because that's what we are, and try to choreograph some of those directions of these reflections, if you can. If you can. Some of y'all that say that's too hard. No, it ain't. All you got to do is teach a motherfucker, show a motherfucker the way, tell them, look here, don't do this, don't walk down that path, and don't go that way. You feel me? Hopefully they'll understand and get it. Like, okay, all right, this nigga trying to save my life. This nigga teaching me something I ain't never heard. This nigga showing me the ropes to life and how to live. Because that's what it's about. That's what it's about. They said it storms all over the West Coast, gang. Like I said, it's a lot of other problems people facing, man. It's a lot of good shit people doing too out there. Like me, I stay doing something good, man. If y'all ain't seen me or nothing, I was on TMJ4. I did an interview with Gideon from TMJ4, you feel me, about me taking the leftover foods from my Thanksgiving meal. That's what I'm gonna be doing this Thanksgiving, man. And I'm gonna take the leftover foods and I'm gonna make plates, right? And I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna feed some of the people out there, gang. And I'm gonna also put that shit on film. I'm gonna record that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because that was one of the monumental moments in my life. So at the end of the day, that's what I gotta do. You feel me? Like I said, for some of y'all that didn't see it, yeah, if you would have went on there on TMJ4 gang, you would have seen me. I was live on there. You hear me? I definitely was live on there, most definitely, passing out the food, man. You know what I'm saying? Actually collecting the food, to go pass it out. You know what I'm saying? And make myself a good Thanksgiving dinner too. So at the end of the day, it's always about doing something good, man. It's always about making sure you help somebody else, making sure you able to do for somebody else, gang. Because there's a lot of people out there that can't do for themselves. Trust me, they can't do for themselves. They can't do for nobody else. They can't do for themselves. So I feel like eating, most definitely. Y'all know I'm eating. Anyway, like I said, some of that shit, man, be brought upon themselves. That's what it be. You niggas bring that upon yourselves, man. From the shit you think, the way you carry yourself, the people who you be around. That's usually what it is, gang. You should kick it with yourself some more. In your mind, though. You should find out what you really love to do. You should find out what really gets you flowing, what really sparks your day, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like every day you wake up, try to challenge yourself more than you did yesterday. That's the key. Every day you wake up, try to do something that you didn't do yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That'll keep your mind out of negative areas and negative situations. It'll keep your mind off of idle playgrounds. That way you ain't gotta find yourself lost in trouble. You ain't gotta find yourself lost in the middle of beef or you know what I'm saying? In the middle of falling out with nobody. Because a lot of niggas they do that too. And that's how they fall out in relationships. They end with cool people, with motherfuckers who really can help them, with people, you know, they can really use as a resource for something they really need out of life. Like a lot of you niggas, that's where you fell at too. You know, you got to learn how to stay compatible with every flow of nature around you, every flow of energy around you, from people to money to jobs to groups to sections. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay fluent, and you got to stay compatible. You got to stay collaborative with everything around you. That way, that shit flow beautifully. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no problems. You don't have no mishaps. Because the moment you have a mishap, you're going to start stressing out. You ain't going to understand this mishap. You ain't going to understand this problem. You're going to snap out. And a lot of times, a lot of you niggas out there, when you get mad, you don't know how to revert. You don't know how to go back to your cool side. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to bounce back to your cool side and just let that shit flow like water. So I feel like teaching that is the thing. I feel like if somebody knew that, if they knew how to do that, my nigga, they'd be better off. You know? Shit. It was a point in time in my life. I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to blow a lot of shit off. You know? I didn't know how to say fuck a lot of shit. Because a lot of shit don't matter in life once you start getting older and understanding. You start understanding what matters and what don't. You feel me? You do. You start understanding what matters and what don't. And a lot of times you start understanding what matters and what don't. And when you start understanding what matters and what don't, you start focusing on what matters. You start focusing on what don't. You start focusing on what don't. And when you start focusing on what don't, you start understanding what matters. And when you start understanding what matters, you start focusing on what don't. And when you start focusing on what don't, you start understanding yeah. Hey, once you understand that, you call. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front my move. Once you understand that, you want A1 motherfucker. You is. You want A1 motherfucker. It's something you ain't gonna have to worry about like in life. There's other shit that gonna come along, but you know, if you're on top of your game, you ain't gotta worry about the shit dude went through. What I just showed you, you ain't gotta worry about that. That won't take place in your reality. Actually, everything that takes place in your reality, you think it first before it takes place. Yeah, you got what? You got what? At the end of the day, everything that's gonna take place in your reality, you're gonna think it right away, gang. Trust me, you're gonna think it. If you think a negative or if a negative reality is taking place in your life right now, you thought it. This is what you thought of. This is what you brought back to yourself. If you're going through positivity right now, you're going through a luxurious time, you having the greatest time in your life right now, gang, you thought it. You manifested that. See, a lot of times, I didn't even know this. Like a lot of times, The shit we think about, we manifest. The shit we think about, we bring forth in our reality. And I ain't gonna lie to you. The frequency, you know what I'm saying? The thought of the frequency, it creates the reality for us. A lot of niggas, they always tell themselves, I can't afford this. I can't buy that. I can't afford to do this. That's why the universe gives you the reality of not ever being able to afford anything. You know what I'm saying? That's why the universe gives you the reality of only a limited amount of things because you limit yourself mentally. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna change the effect if you can't change the cause? The cause is the mind. The effect is the reality. How you gonna change that if you can't change the fucking cause? A lot of y'all can't change the cause. First things first, you gotta drop all them deadbeat ass negative people around you in your life. Them deadbeat ass negative people around you in your life, you gotta drop them to change the effect and the cause. But like I told you, I'll start first with changing the cause because the cause is the mind. The effect is your reality. Once you start dropping those deadbeat people who don't mean you no good with their energy. A lot of people in your life mean you good, and I ain't gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna tell you where you lose them at. You lose them at trying to be so successful. When you trying to be so successful, gang, you tend to distance yourself from your relationships. And that's just not like, spouse relationships, friendships and family relationships. You distance yourself from that because you so focused on getting there. Okay, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I know it off experience. It was a point in time in my life where I was just always on the next, best thing, trying to better myself. And lo and behold, it wasn't bettering myself in 100%. But what I was doing was I was distancing myself from the people that love me, the people that could really help me, the people that could show me something, because I was so focused on just that, the success. And once I started realizing, like, look, at the end of the day, when I die, none of this shit gonna matter. The success, the money, none of that's gonna matter. What matters now is what matters now, and I gotta live in the now. I'm one of the people who always live in the future, right? I always live ahead of time. I always live, always, and I don't know why. Um, and I think that right there has sort of caused me to stumble on my journey. But now I'm slowing up and I learn to live in the present. I learn to, be grounded in the moment now. And that's energetic wise, like be grounded in now. You know what I'm saying? Love the now. And once you start loving the now, you can start loving everything else a little more. You can start loving yourself a little more. Well, actually, I started loving myself first before I started loving the now. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, nobody, I'm sure, was raised or born loving themselves. Some people is, the 1%ers. They already know how they go, but nobody just born right out the gate. Oh, I love the hell out of myself. Some people hate their nose. Some people hate the color of their skin. Some people hate, their toes. Some people hate how they walk. Some people hate their height. Some people hate their weight. But at the end of the day, once you start growing and you start growing in on yourself, and understanding yourself, you start loving yourself a little more. You start valuing yourself a little more. You start valuing the people around you a little more. You start valuing the things you say. You start valuing the way you think. It took time to do that, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. Y'all be getting my kids ready for school, gang. At the end of the day, though, it's like once I start loving myself a little more, I start valuing everybody else and everything else, right? I stopped being so selfish. I stopped being so negative minded. I used to always think everybody was out to get me. I used to always think didn't nobody love me. I used to always think all that shit. I used to always think niggas talking about me behind my back, all types of goofy shit. Good morning. I'm sorry. I know I'm cussing like a mud. I'm sorry. But at the end of the day, I had to recognize that was me. You know what I'm saying? I was embedding those own thoughts in my head. And because I never was shown proof of this. You feel me? I never was shown proof of this, that nobody was doing these things to me. I never was shown proof of this. I was always saying this and stating it. So at the end of the day, I be telling people, gang, sometimes we be doing this to ourselves. We state these things to ourselves and we think these ways to ourselves, gang, which create this negative reality that we're going through. You know what I'm saying? And we want to blame it on everything else. It ain't everything else, nigga, it's us. You know what I'm saying? It ain't everything else, woman, it's us. And once we start recognizing that and we start changing the way we think, which is the cause, then the effect should change. which is the reality we living in. Um, so every day I'll be telling people, and I tell myself, wake up with something positive on the mind. Wake up automatically. And gratitude. You gotta have gratitude. You gotta be thankful for the things you got right now. See, some of us do that too much. We want. When we ain't even happy for what we got already. Come on, gang. We ain't. So now what we doing is we telling the universe that, you know what? Okay, I want more. And I'm not satisfied with what I have now because I never thanked and I never gave gratitude for the things I have now. I remember that practice in school. They used to say, look, write down 3 things you happy for every day. Every day you wake up, write down 3 things you happy for. You feel me? And a lot of us as kids would say, our mom, dad, or we happy for the shoes, the clothes, the house, shit like that. Nowadays, people should be doing that, and I think people, I know they don't, but nowadays they should because you should learn gratitude. You should learn how to have gratitude for the things you have now, my nigga. You'll be more appreciative of life. If you look around you, you'll see that you got everything already. You'll see that everything was already handed to you. You'll see the universe already gave you every answer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, literally every answer for every problem that you had in life that you had to ask. It already gave it to you. Look, here you go. All you got to do is crack it open, apply it to yourself like a shield or something, like a vest. Apply that motherfucker, and I guarantee it's gonna start working. Simple as that. Now it takes time to learn this. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody gonna know this. Not everybody gonna understand that type of knowledge. Not everybody gonna understand you when you're telling them this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people still they sleep. A lot of people still is not woke. And at the end of the day, that's why I always pop that shit. So when you get fully woke and conscious, gang, you gonna understand that beating and harming motherfuckers ain't the thing either. You don't want to always hurt your people. You don't want to always see your people. Definitely, if they're a reflection of yourself, once you start learning that we all is a reflection of each other, you ain't gonna want to see them hurt just as well as you ain't gonna want to see your kids hurt just as well as you ain't gonna want to see nobody hurt, gang. So I think a lot of people gonna start thinking more, man. And I think a lot of people gonna start taking things more serious. But something got to be a spark, something or somebody gotta do something to shift that. And that'll never happen, honestly, shit, because there's so much going on, you know, from music to the streets to it's so many distractions, gang. It's hard for even a crowd to try to grasp what I'm saying. You feel me? A lot of motherfuckers, this shit gonna blow over their head. Almost like my music, that shit go right over their head until years later down the line, then they start understanding that shit like, wait, okay, bam. But that's what it is right now, and that's what I think it is. Like, that's why I always wake up on that. And I try to push that to other people. What you need, gang? Stop watching it. Leave it alone. Do your thing. That's it. Focus on you. At the end of the day, that's the thing, man. That's the key. Just focus on the lane you supposed to be in. Focus on the job you got in life, period. Because you got a bigger purpose. You do, I do, everybody around you, everybody around me. We all got a bigger purpose. And believe it or not, the purpose is universally connected. Believe it or not, the purpose is universally connected. You may not know it now. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see it one day, but when you do, just know and remember, like, damn, I remember a motherfucker telling me this, like, damn, all our purposes was universally connected, and it was for a reason that, motherfuckers connect how they connect. Ain't no coincidence in life. And you gotta understand that. So you gotta know the power lies within you, gang. Like what was that movie, Star Wars? The force is in you. The force really is in us, gang. You got to believe it. You know what I'm saying? The force really is in us. Whatever it is you want to do in life, the force is in you. The thing is, you got to apply it. Wisdom is when you're able to apply what you learn, apply the knowledge that you learn. That's wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You can be wise, but you also have wisdom. And when you have wisdom, that meant you apply what you learn. You applied all the knowledge that you learn from, keeping yourself safe, keeping yourself healthy, learning how to become financially free, learning how to become your own boss. All those things you apply to your own life, and that's wisdom. That's when you hit the mark, man. Anyway, man, that's my time, gang. I love y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all take care, stay safe, stay out the way, man. Stay blessed, keep your head up, stay on top. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Believe in yourself before you believe in anything else, gang. I love y'all. I am out. Peace.